Not like I can remember when I was young, no.
How and where did you meet your spouse?
Playing basketball in the gym up in Michigan at Eastern School. Her be there with another boy here was.
And what happened to? Oh, never mind.
Married her.
That's what's wrong. Nothing with that stupid. I understand you what you. Who was your favorite aunt or uncle?
I guess Moss is my favorite aunt and probably Ed my favorite uncle.
Can you tell me something funny that happened when you were younger that you can remember?
Yes, I walked through the house, clumsy around, knocked Daddy's coffee off the table, and he kicked my hind end. It wasn't funny then. Funny now.
I believe Daddy kicked your hind end quite a few times. Do you remember when Daddy used to get ready to give you a whooping and you start jumping straight up and down, hollering and crying and going on, try to keep from getting one?
Yeah, I've done it a lot. Didn't work.
Do you remember the time that Daddy was trying to get Willis out and under the house? He hid under the house. He stayed out too late, and he threw rocks at him under the house trying to get him.
Down where Moss's old house was.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where it was at. That's a joke. Do you remember when we first got a TV and what you would have to do to get to watch it? Before you could get to watch it.
Yeah, I'd have to go up the hill and check the TV line out, see if any trees or limbs were on it.
And how would you know if the television had got planer ways up in the mountains?
Have somebody blow the horn.
Did anybody ever go by and blow by mistake?
Yep, we come back off the hill, still have a snowy TV.
Back up the hill again,
Back up the hill.
Did you ever go into any branch of the service?
Army.
And what did you do in there?
Infantry, Vietnam.
And how long did you stay?
Year.
Who was president at that time?
Nixon.
I see him if you want. Yeah, he was president when I went in, yeah.
Did you make a lot of friends while you was in there?
Yep.
You ever see any of them or talk to any of them anymore?
I talked to one of them since then.
And what do you do today?
A lot of honeydew jobs.
What's a honeydew job?
Honey actually do this and do that.
I never told you son. One thing that happened to me back in my days, you actually was my train strict on me. Carl coming from work one day from the mines with his mining shoes on now. And Ex Sadie was a certain feller, been outside the fence talking to me and Sadie said, yeah, I got the hind end kicking the mile off with his toe of his work boots coming in from the mines, work boots now. He put me through the house.
Now, who was this feller that you got your hind end kicked over?
Troy.
Oh! And who was Troy?
Hurley. You never, I ain't on nothing now. No! I didn't go back, I didn't tell you.
We got it now.
And did you, okay, sir, what is your name?
Ervin Hurley.
And when was you born?
May 11th, 1950.
And where was you born?
Guandee, Virginia.
What school did you go to?
I went to Kelsey University and Hurley High School.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
8 of them.
Eight of what?
8. They got 4 brothers, 4 sisters.
Okay. Did you have any chores that you were responsible for while growing up?
Yeah, I had to work in the garden, get into coal and wood.
Anything else?
Nope.
How come we don't do that now?
What did you do for fun or entertainment?
Oh, played in the mountains, go swimming, swing on grapevines.
Who was your first
Cut down the
crush?
tree and put his foot out.
Patsy Goosen.
I figured that.
Everybody's a love of my little heart.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Did you?
I believe she did mention that. I don't know which page I am. I'm mixed up here.
Who's the love of your heart now?
Okay,
That was my little heart.
can you tell me the scariest thing that ever happened to you when you were younger?
Scariest thing you've had to me.
It wouldn't be when you cut that tree and cut your foot up, would it be?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know, I guess when Jimmy May died, when I was very young.
That scared him.
Scared us all up.
Okay, what's your favorite movie or TV show?
Oh, Andy Griffith Show.
Who's your favorite singer?
I'll have to go and country George Jones and I guess primitives and gospel.
Okay, about rock.
Rock. Creedence Clearwater Revival.
If there was anything about yourself you could change, what would it be?
If I could change.
Anything you could change about yourself, that's like, or anything.
I wouldn't have been so bashful when I was young. I'd have been more outgoing.
Well, why didn't I say that? That's my big problem.
Have you ever been drunk?
See, I have.
Ever had any fights while you was drunk?
See, got whooped too.
Did you ever have any barroom brawls?
Yeah, got whooped.
Grandma, Grandma. We didn't even talk about when he was in the war.
Did brother ever help you any?
He sure did.
Which
Man,
brother?
Took a good one.
Which brother?
Which brother?
Willis,
Okay.
big brother.
And what was your first job?
Working on the streets in Grundy, cleaning the streets.
What did your parents do for a living?
Daddy worked in the coal mine, worked in the auto plants.
What was your favorite Christmas that you can remember?
Oh, that's when me and Willis got our bicycles. On Christmas, we was out 5 o'clock in the morning, riding them, going down and get Ronald Cleveland to get out with us.
I remember that one. Snow on the ground.
What time of morning was that?
5 o'clock.
Was there ever a disappointing Christmas?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. What happened to you one time when you was out playing Cowboys and Indians?
Cowboys and Indians.
And you got shot in the eye with a bow and arrow?
Oh yeah, that's when we was in the hog pen, wasn't in the garage. We
I
had,
thought that was the garage.
they were in the hog pen. And we were circling them and I run up and poked my eye to see what it's doing inside. And Buford and James Arthur one shot me in the eye with the bow and arrow. I put it out.
Hey, see, good sense.
No.
Still getting eye injuries today.
Same eye.
No wonder you can't see.
And I want to tell a story about Willis and on stilts. Willis and Ronald went up the road, stole Jimmy, May, and Leroy May stilts. Brought them to the house. And they got on the front porch and hollered back at Jimmy and Leroy. Tell them if they want to do anything about it, come on down there. And they didn't know it. Jim Leroy was sneaking around on the hill and come up behind them on the porch. I don't know if Willis got in the house first and Ronald started to sneak in the house and they caught him. And I think Leroy one slapped his face. Jimmy said, reach him down here, let me get him, son. Finally they got in the house and locked the doors and wouldn't come out. And Ronald got a good face slapping for that.
They stole
Willis,
their
he got
toys.
it, but he's in the house. He did.
Yeah, they were brave until he sneaked up on them.
Maggie come after Ronald about that time out to the step, and he went out there like he was trying to